Hey everybody, Gears here with weathering video number 1 on the car. I hope no one really liked it the way it was, because it's definitely gotten dirty. This is 1 full can of black spray paint decanted into jars, along with just about a bottle of thinner. I don't remember what size that was, but it was pretty good size. I tried a few techniques here. From brush splatters. Mostly what I used was a big thick brush to initially put some area in, and then I tapped it out with a sponge. Towards the end, what I did was to simply go with the sponge. Really wet, really heavy, and in the end I went back with just plain thinner and started rubbing stuff out to hopefully get some lighter tones, bring those back here and there. I think that's the only panel I left just about completely clean. And I say this is layer 1 for the weathering because there's a lot of stuff I need to fix. There's a lot of streaking from the sponge, some brush strokes, things like that that I really don't want in there. The main technique that I did with the sponge was probably more evident towards the back when I really started getting stuff going. And what I did was to leave a lot of wet streaks going on all over the place. I love it. I do have to clean the windows off. I need to get a razor blade for that. So like this is one section here where I'm not particularly super happy with the way it came out. But it does have the idea, if I had any more thinner, I could go back with the sponge again and do that area over. But a section like that is pretty good. But really what it's going to need is lots and lots of layers to really give it a truly much more realistic effect. I love all the fractaling going on with the drips all over the place. A few places they just stayed as little blobs and didn't run. A few other places they ran pretty well. I thought to pull the phone out here and take some pictures while I was doing it, but this was just far too messy a process to risk this several $100 phone with. As to the dabbling technique, that section there is probably a pretty good representation of what the sponge does. That's just picking it up, placing it straight back down, picking it up, and repeating over and over. And I think most of all the washes came out really, really well. This corner is one example where it's going to need several different layers of washes, and I found this crack right there. I was kind of surprised to see that. That light color right in there is some running silver. There's a little more right in there. So I think what I'm going to do is, just as I've done on my model kits, is do a black wash, a silver wash, a white wash, some more black washes. Just keep going over and over and over. The light silver, and just on the results right in there, is going to give a slightly metallic look all over the body. Then putting white over that is going to fade some of these bright reds. Putting black again over that is going to help out yet again. But I do like what's going on here. There's some nice stuff going on in this area here. But something like this area, you definitely want to add some more. I almost forgot to do the side view mirrors. I was looking at the car, it's all dirty except for this bright yellow on here, so I definitely gave those a good wash. But all this streaking going on, that's really what a lot of it is going to be about, I think. Once that gets layered over and over and over, it's really going to be looking good. I like that area there. And I like some of the drips going on in this area. I don't know why those did that. I took the car to the wash right before I did this. I was going to do it straight up dirty and let the mud mix in, but I figured I may as well do it semi-right. See, from here I like this area. But getting a little closer, it's, I can't see what's going on with the reflection on the phone right now. But this area here, that's just far too brushed looking, even though I used the sponge on that. But it's a really good start, and once that gets buried under a few other layers, like I've said, it's going to be really good. Took some plain silver right to that area. I put silver on a few places. The windshield wipers there, or rather the washer, extruder, sprayer, little emitter things. And where else did I put some specific silver? I'm going to do the windshield wipers eventually. I got that wiper emitter. I think on the antenna here, even though it's all silver, I'm going to give that Luke's blue stripe swirl at some point. This I did do silver. That's really going to flash when some other car lights hit that. I do like what's going on here overall with the spoiler. And overall, I'm pretty freaking happy. It's definitely a really good start on the weathering for the black. A few more cans of paint, a few more jars of silver. Oh, here's a nice effect going on right here. If you can see that in the sun. The wash kind of left some lighter streaks. Yeah, I like that area right there. That's a nice little bit in there. Phone getting focus on that. There's some good layering going on in here, but it's definitely going to be all about the layers. And I did that handle, or rather the well for it, in silver, and I did the other side. I put that in silver. See, this really subtle stuff in here is what I really love. All of this is just a little too obvious, but layers and layers and layers. There's some good reflections going on in there with that new silver that I did just yesterday, actually. That's nice the way it fades away, depending on the reflection angle. So I think that's about it for today. Wow, 8 minutes on this video already. So, yeah, this is it before R2 Build Day LA, which is tomorrow. I'll be bringing the video camera for that proper, talk to a bunch of the guys building their droids, and hopefully have a good amount of video to post on my channel coming up really soon. I don't know how long that'll take to edit, but we'll see how it goes when I get to it. So that's it for this one. Thanks for watching. See ya.